So we have here the second part of our first example approximating the area of a plane region. But this time, yung ating rectangle naman is circumscribed about the region of the function f of x. And the values of x is from x equals 0 to 2. Okay. So ang gagamitin naman natin to approximate the area of the region is the left endpoints of the following intervals: 0 to 2 over 5, 2 over 5 to 4 over 5, 4 over 5, 4 over 5 to 6 over 5, and 8 over 5 to 10 over 5. So ano ba yung mga left endpoints? Ito yung mga left endpoints natin. Okay. Yan. But before that, ano nga ba uli yung ating width of our rectangle? And ang width ng ating rectangle is 2 over 5. Okay? How did we obtain the width of the rectangle equal to 2 over 5? Simply lang, all we have to do is to subtract these intervals. Ano? That is 2 over 5 minus 0, 4 over 5 minus 2 over 5, or pwede naman natin gamitin yung ating intervals of x natin from 0 to 2 over 5, from 0 to 2. That is 2 minus 0. You divide these into 5 rectangles. So 2 minus 0 over 5. So the width of the rectangle is 2 over 5. Yun ang ating width. Okay? Okay. Kung i-divide mo into 10 rectangles, that is 2 minus 0 divided by 10. So that is 2 over 10 or 1 over 5 ang ating width ng rectangle. Now, for the height of the rectangle, as I've said earlier, gagamitin natin yung left endpoints. And tingnan natin yung behavior ng mga left endpoints natin. Okay? Tingnan natin to, tsaka ito. Okay. So, this is 2 over 5 times 1. Okay? This one is 2 over 5 times 2. And the other one is 2 over 5 times, kulang ng isa. Interval. 6 over 5 to 8 over 5. And the last one is 8 over 5 to 10 over 5. Okay. So, yung ating mga intervals, yung ito. Tingnan natin yung behavior ng mga left endpoints natin. This is 2 over 5 times 1, 2 over 5 times 2. This one is 2 over 5 times 3. And the last one is 2 over 5 times 4. How about this one? 2 over 5 times 0. Okay. So, if we're going to use I to represent our values here, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, where I is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, to obtain the values of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I equal to 1, what should be the representation or expression that should be multiplied to 2 over 5? So, it should be 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, right? And if this is the second value of I is 2, it should be 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. And 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So therefore, the expression that should be multiplied to 2 over 5 to determine the left endpoints of our rectangle is 2 over 5 I minus 1. Okay? At ito ang gagamitin natin in solving for, this will represent the function of f of x to determine the height of our rectangle. So, this is equal to 2I minus 2 over 5. And it represents f of 2I minus 2 for the height of our rectangle. So, meron na tayong width, meron na tayong height. So, we're going to use now the sigma notation in finding the area of these 5 rectangles. Okay? So, from this figure, we come up, ang width ng ating rectangle is 2 over 5. That is 2 minus 0 divided by 5, meaning 5 rectangles. So, this is the width. For the height of the rectangle, we obtain f of the quantity 2I minus 2 over 5. Okay? Where I equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, therefore, The area of these 5 rectangles is equal to the summation of I equal to 1 to 5. That is width times height, or height times width. Okay? F of 2I minus 2 over 5 times the width, which is 2 over 5. Okay. Now, substitute natin yung ating f of 2I minus 2 over 5 to obtain the height of the rectangle. By the way, yung ating f of x is equal to negative x squared plus 5. Okay. Substitute natin. So we have 2x. Summation of I equal to 1 to 5. X will be 2I minus 2 over 5. Okay. So negative 2I minus 2 over 5 squared plus 5. Okay. Times the width 2 over 5. Expand natin. Square of the sum, we have summation I equal to 1. So we have negative 4I squared. And 2I times negative 2 is negative 4 times 2 is negative 8I plus 4 over 25 plus 5. Okay. This is quantity times 2 over 5. Okay. Then, expand natin. Multiply natin isa-isa. So, we have summation of I equal to 1 to 5. 2 over 5 times 4 is negative 8. So, negative 8 times I squared. 5 times 25 is 125. Okay. Negative times negative is positive. 16I over 125. Negative times negative is positive. Positive 2 times 2 is 8. Sorry, that should be negative. Negative 8 over 125. And then plus, we have 2 over 5 times 5 is equal to 2. Okay? And then, expand natin yung ating notation, sigma notation. Isa-isa. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, mamaya pagsamahin natin to. So, that is equal to summation of, labas ko na yung constant. We have negative 8 over 125 summation of I squared, I equal to 1 to 5. And then, this is plus 16 over 1 to 5 summation of I equal to 1 to 5. And then this one, pagsamahin natin, we have fraction negative 8 over 1 to 5 plus 2. So we have 242 over 1 to 5. Summation of, so that is positive. 242 over 1 to 5 I equal to 1 to 5. So, gamit yung ating formulas for summation of powers of integers, this is equal to n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6. Okay? Pa-check na lang. So, we have negative 8 over 1 to 5. N is 5. N plus 1 is 6. 2n plus 1 is 11 over 6. Okay? Plus 16 over 1 to 5. Formula ng summation of I natin is n times n plus 1 over 2. Ang n natin is 5. N plus 1 is 6 over 2. Okay? Tandaan ha, summation of I equal to 1 to n is n plus 1 over 2. Okay? And then, ito yung constant pag multiply lang natin. So, that is equal to, plus ba yan? Okay? 242 over 1 to 5 times 5. Yan, multiply lang. Okay, cancel natin to. We have cancel. Ito ay 25. Okay. Ito naman, cancel yung 6. May matitirang 3. Cancel yung 5. Matitira dito 25. Ito, cancel to. May matitira dito 25. So, gamit yung ating scientific calculator. Diretsuhin na natin. fraction, we have negative 8 times 11 sa baba, 25. Plus, fraction ulit, we have 16 times 3. Sa baba, we have 25. To the right, plus 242. Sa baba, fraction muna. Fraction, 242 sa baba, 25. Then equals. So we have 202 over 25 in decimal, that is 8.08. Okay? So, ang area natin dito ay 8.08. Okay. So, anong ibig sabihin nito? Ito yung approximated area natin ng region, bounded by f of x and x-axis between x equals 0 to x equals 2. Yung kanina, yung ating right endpoints ang ginamit natin, ang area nating nakuha is 7 point, ano ba nakuha natin doon? 6.48. Okay? 6.48. So, ang area natin hinahanap ay hindi ito. Ano? Ito yung approximation lang. Approximation lang siya. So, mapapansin natin yung 6.48 is less than doon sa area na hinahanap natin. Area of the region. Okay? Bounded by f of x and the x-axis x equals 0 and x equals 2. At yung area ng region natin, less than naman yung sa 8.08. Okay? So, yan yung ating approximation ng area ng region. That is between 6.48 to 8.08 yung area ng region. Okay? Yung itong area na to, inscribe yung ating rectangles. Yung area nito, circumscribe yung area ng ating rectangles. Sa area na to, ang ginamit natin ay right endpoints na ginamit natin dito, left endpoints of the rectangle. Okay, so I'm going to give you another example. This time naman, same problem, but we're going to use 25 rectangles. Okay, thank you.